What's going on, Wave Gang? I'm happy that you're able to join me today because I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get W waves. I'm sure you wanna have waves like this and not like this. So stay tuned and watch the full video. All right, let's do this. But you know, the first thing I gotta do is give you a little update on my waves, and I'm gonna give you a little wave check, then I'm gonna jump right into the tips. I'm on my 8th day of wolfing. I got a little taper yesterday to kind of keep it looking slim. Nothing too crazy. I see that fresh taper right there. How we feeling? How we feeling? Of course, I got a couple forks here. I'm looking to break these forks throughout this wolf. Gotta stay fresh on them, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to go ahead and get into these wave tips. First tip I want to give you guys is to make sure that you're brushing. Of course, you've always heard that, but also don't overbrush. So I recommend only brushing for 35 to 40 minutes a day, or really a brush session. You know, for me, if I brush over 40 minutes in a brush session, it seems like my scalp just turns red. Tip number 2 is, you know, you want to use pomades when you first start out, because it low-key is rough starting out doing your waves, you know what I'm saying? I know pomades really helped me out in the beginning. I use sporting waves. The thing you want to keep in mind is that these products are unnatural. They're all unnatural for the most part, unless you get it from like a website that specializes in 360 waves. They're gonna be all unnatural. So that means petroleum's in it. That just means, you know, there's chemicals in the products that aren't really conducive for your hair. But they do work. They make the process of getting waves faster, and you will be able to get deep waves faster and all that jazz, you know, just using the pomade and brushing. Now, if you just use the pomade, no brushing, then you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna work out for you guys, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta brush while you're using the pomade, and it's all gonna make sense. So that's my second tip. And then just to tag along with that is, you know, after a while, once your waves starting to come in, that's when you can kind of go to the all natural hair ingredients, all natural pomades. And I'll be honest with you guys, like the all natural pomades don't work as well as the, you know, the artificial ones. I'm being honest. But it is natural though, so it's not like it's damaging anything in your hair. And it's still laying down your hair. It's just not gonna lay it down like how petroleum would. So yeah, that's my second tip for you guys. Third tip I had written down is to stay consistent. Stay consistent brushing. And you know, we were already talking about how I don't really believe in brushing for more than an hour in your brush sessions. I think I'd rather you guys brush for 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day, you know, and just staying consistent with that 20 to 30 minutes a day, every day. If you want results fast, every day. Now, if you don't mind, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you want some breaks in between, I would say every other day. But with waving, you kind of want to do this every day. I'm not gonna lie. If you want it fast, every day. If you don't want the best waves, but you want them to come in every other day, you know what I'm saying? Every other day. But it just depends on how passionate you are about it and how much you really want it. All right, so the fourth tip I have for you guys, I hope I'm counting this right. Not gonna lie, you know, I'm still getting used to this YouTube stuff, but low-key with the YouTube, man, it's like, or how I can compare and contrast with YouTube with brushing, or just even getting waves, like I have to stay consistent. You know what I mean? I gotta work through the errors. I make this thing seem like it's second nature to me, but it's gonna take time. But yeah, you just gotta fight through that and get at it to the point where it's just second nature to you, and everything's gonna fall in place. But you just gotta give it time and keep on working at it. Anyway, yeah. So I recommend wolfing 4 to 5 times a year. if you want to have the best waves, like, you know what I mean? Granted, you don't have to wolf at all. You don't. You ain't got to wolf at all. But just know that your waves ain't gonna be, it ain't gonna be like Jeezy. It ain't gonna be like Sir Cruz. It ain't gonna be, you know, it ain't gonna even be like mine for real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be deep in there. Like, you know what I mean? If you wanna have them deep waves, or you wanna have them waves that to the point where it's like, okay, I don't have to brush every day anymore, you gotta wolf. You gotta wolf, because if you keep on cutting your hair and cutting it low, you're gonna have to brush more, because you're like consistently cutting off the waves. So if you actually, I do recommend this, if you don't want to brush as much, wolf. Yeah, just go ahead and wolf and use that comb, brush here and there. Once you cut it off, then they're gonna be deep. They're gonna be deep. They're not gonna be as connected if you just would have kept on brushing throughout the wolf. You want to comb too, but wolf 4 to 5 times a year. Usually I wolf 2 times in the winter because it's cold outside. I don't got time to be cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and just wolf twice. Go ahead and wolf twice, you know what I'm saying? I might even rub the curls out in the winter. You know what I mean? I might just do that. And then I might do one wolf session in the spring, one wolf session in the fall, and one wolf session in the summer. That's 5. That's 5. It ain't that bad. And honestly, the wolf don't have to be that long. This wolf I'm doing right now is 2 weeks. It's just for 2 weeks. My winter wolves are like, you know, I might do 6 weeks. I might do 6 or 7. I really ain't touching 8. And this brings me to the 5th tip. You gotta wear that Durag. You gotta wear it while you sleep. I don't like, okay, so I guess the Durag's supposed to lay your hair down, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to protect your hair while you sleep. Don't look at it like that. I swear the Durag just make the waves overnight. If you think about it like that, I promise you'll be good. Because you can't get waves without wearing your Durag. You're gonna mess it all up if you don't wear your Durag. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take me long to get a Durag, start putting it on, and, you know, going to sleep with it. It didn't take me long. It took me maybe about a month and a half to get used to it. And I've been doing that for about 7 years. I can't sleep without a Durag now. Like, I can't, no, like, I can't do that. I don't feel right. I don't fall asleep without my Durag, because I know it's mandatory. It's discipline. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you just need to keep the Durag on. You need to brush. I promise you, you'll get waves. I promise you. My last 2 tips for you guys is to brush, you know, your crown, and use a comb. Use a comb. So, you know what I'm saying? My crown right here. I'm not sure if I can see that. You know what I'm saying? It's a crown. It's a crown, but it's not, you know. I'm like a prince. I ain't a king. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a king. I'm really teaching y'all to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really teaching y'all to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta get right here. Yeah, guys. That's about it. And you already know I'm using that wave restraints. This is the ocean blue medium wave brush. It's available on the site. If you want to get it, you can get it. If you don't want to get it, it's no pressure. But this is what I use to get my waves. And yeah, if you want to support a black man with his business, you know, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love, man. I swear, I do. I do. Just like with this business stuff, it's a whole lot of dedication. It's a whole lot of work behind the scenes. It's a whole lot of, you know, brush work. It's a whole lot of wearing that Durag at night, even though you want to just toss it off. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. whole time I really just was yapping, giving y'all tips that I've noticed and I picked up on out of my 7 years of waving. Yeah, I hope you found it really entertaining. I want to kind of like show my personality through my YouTube because I know it's nothing harmful, my personality. I would like to think it's entertaining. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That would do wonders for the channel. It's your boy, Chandler Man, on Wave Streams. I'm out. And if y'all looking for some nice silky durags, y'all know where to go. WaverStreams.com.